Yes.
This happened after you were booked.
What happened?
Yeah, we were heading, I believe, to the correspondence dinner,
Yes.
all down to Washington, Barbara and myself, and you were on the train when we got on the train. Had a perfectly decent ride. You introduced yourself to Barbara, said you were going to be on the show.
I did.
I gave you a look like I gave you just now. And so that was all fine. We got off the train and we went on our merry way. The following Monday, I got this link from somebody sent to me. Really pissed me off because I don't want to just say, Glenn Beck, you lied, but let's I'm going to take a look.
All right.
And so there were 4 seats at this table, and it was empty. So we get in, and we sit down at the table, and the lady says, no, you can't take those. Why not? They're reserved. They're reserved. You can't reserve. No, these are reserved. Now I'm thinking, Joe Amtrak Biden is getting onto the train. Because you cannot reserve a seat on Amtrak. They don't do it. Well, all of a sudden the police enter. Clear the path. It's Barbara Walters and Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, and Steve Kroft. How did they reserve seats on Amtrak when you can't reserve seats on Amtrak? Now, as the train took off, and Barbara said, Glenn Beck. And I said, yes, Mrs. Walters, how are you? You're going to be on our show in a couple of weeks, I understand. I said, oh, yeah. And Whoopi looks up over her glasses. Oh, yes, Glenn Beck. Yes.
And that's why.
Mischaracterization of you, Miss Walters. I'm sorry for the bad...
You said she came over.
No, and you didn't. I came over to you. You're exactly right.
I was very nice and polite to you.
Yes, you were.
Okay, but there's a little more. So I'd like you to apologize.
Why did you lie about that?
Why did I lie about that?
Yeah, why did you say she came over?
I don't know. I came over. I don't know.
You just had a brain fart or what?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So Steve Crow, I wanted to make sure before I brought this up to you, we didn't reserve seats. I don't know what.
Well,
wait, let me just let. No, because wait a minute.
You're accusing me of lying. Let me tell you what.
Lie. What do you mean I'm accusing you?
I'm
You
sorry,
sat there and you were a lying sack of dog mess. Come on, man. You lied. You know what, Glenn? Here's the thing that was true. I was not particularly happy to see you because I watch your show. No, I don't like your views. I don't know you, okay? I don't like your views, okay? There's a lot of people that I don't like whose views that I don't agree with. That's okay. But for you to make something up like that and drag us in and put it as though
I was told by the Amtrak, and I have other people that were with me.
That's not what you said.
I was told by the Amtrak people that those were going to be reserved, and I would be
into it.
Excuse me.
And it was
I would be so excited when I find out who's sitting there.
Why didn't you bother, as a reporter who goes on, to check? As it happens, Whoopi and I had a hard time finding seats. We finally did at the end of the car. Steve Kroft, who came in and you saw him come in.
Yes.
There were no seats for Steve. He and his wife were separate. You are an investigative reporter.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're a reporter.
No, I am not.
So you check no facts at all.
I am a commentator. I am a commentator. I commentate on life.
Do you ever check your facts?
But you were wrong here. And here's why it pissed me off. Here's why it pissed me off more than anything. Because regardless of that, when I got off that train and your big man was standing there, I had a good moment with you, and I thought, okay, this is all right. When I saw this and what went on to it, I thought, why would you drag me into it? But number one, why would you say that she called you over with that voice? Come over here. And then say, did you, I mean, it's there.
Now what Beck says next is classic. Okay, this is a classic ploy that compulsive liars use to try and switch positions from being questioned to asking questions. And the problem with this is that a liar's brain has to do double duty and pose the question while simultaneously trying to figure out the best way out of their lie. And more often than not, they're so focused on that way out that they don't take the time to test their question for compatibility with their lie, and it usually ends up making matters worse. And this is exactly what Glenn does. Watch this.
Do you not think that, did you not think that I knew this was coming?
Oh, so you knew this was coming, and that's what you want us to believe, right? That you agreed to make an appearance on a television show where you knew that you were going to be ambushed in front of a live studio audience for being a liar and getting caught in a lie. Yeah, stick with that one, Glenn. When you're in a hole, Bubba, stop digging.
Did you not think I knew this was coming? I have no problem
care if
defending.
you knew what it was.
No
Why did you lie, Glenn? Why did you try to make some stuff up about Barbara and I? That's what I'm trying to find out.
I'm sorry that I, to use Nancy Pelosi's words, misspoke about being you calling me over. You did not call me over. I went over.
Let me just ask you.
We should bring Nancy Pelosi in and
I have to tell you, this is what...
Now, let me just ask you something else, because we did invite you on because you are a very hot talent, and you say you're a comment, and we have all different points. Bill O'Reilly's on with us. Sure. We don't agree. We do agree. We love him, etc. But when you say you're a commentator, you never check any facts that you are giving out to the public?
I will show the people that were with me. I was traveling with 3 other people.
No, I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about moving along. You just said now, I'm a commentator, I'm not investigative, and I'm just saying
when the lady from Amtrak says you're going to be so excited because we have people coming that are going to sit right here.
And here's another classic move for compulsive liars. Glenn is going to latch on to this fact that somebody from Amtrak told him that the seats were reserved, as if that has anything to do with all of the other lies that he's told, or if somehow it's going to vindicate his lies. It's very sad, very pathetic, and he's going to bring it up at least 4 more times as if it has any bearing on anything. It's very sad, very pathetic, just like him.
No, just wait. Let me, please, may
right
I?
There.
Please, may I?
Sure.
May I? So they say you're going to be so excited. You guys go and you sit in that area.
I'm talking about the future. I'm saying you're a commentator talking to millions of people, and you say, no, I don't investigate. All you had to do is call Whoopi and me. You know what? We're going to give you a chance to breathe. I'm sure that you meant well.
We're giving you another segment.
And we'll give you another segment. We'll come back and talk about hot topics. Okay? We'll be back with Glenn Beck.
Now, of course, once Glenn Beck is back in his studio, he is going to turn everything around, deny admitting anything on The View other than him talking to Barbara first instead of Barbara talking to him. And he's got the balls to demand an apology from Barbara Walters, and he's going to go right back to the Amtrak lady and make it look like Barbara lied to him about not reserving seats. This motherfucker is nuttier than a Chinese chicken salad. Listen to this.
Wendy, I want to do something really very clear. I don't think I've done this yet. I was not lying. Period. The story happened exactly the way I said it did. Stu clarified this morning that I never said I approached them. Barbara Walters, the only thing in that story that did not happen was Barbara Walters did not say my name first. I said Glenn Beck. My name is, I said Ms. Walters, Glenn Beck, and she said, yes, Glenn Beck. I understand you're going to be on our show in a couple of weeks. And I said, yes. What I said on the air was, she said, Glenn Beck, yes, you're going to be on the show. So I left off the first part of it. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Everything else. And let me tell you something. Stu, have you ever seen Adam angry?
Oh,
have you ever seen him angry?
I'm still alive, so
Adam is my assistant. He is with me all the time. He was on that the big guy. He was on that train. Our wives were on the train. My wife never calls about anything that I ever do. She has seen me on everything. She has done everything. She called one of the other people that is on the program, and she was screaming at the phone. I can't believe this. Calling him a liar. That is an outrage. I was there. Both my assistant and my wife were outraged and insulted. You know what? I think maybe I'll kick it up a notch. I believe that The View owes me a damn apology. I didn't lie. Why don't you apologize and explain yourself? How the hell did you get those seats, Barbara Walters? Call me a liar. Bullcrap.